What we have here is a Billet technology catch can for the 3.6 Jeep Grand Cherokee or Dodge Durango. This kit includes your catch can right here. 2 connections that go to the hoses, which is provided, that go onto the factory PCV valve and intake. This here is just a mounting screw to mount the catch can to the body, which I'll show you in the video. First thing you're gonna want to do, pop off your cover for your engine cover. 10mm socket, take this bolt out here, pull your cover off. You're gonna be disconnecting this hose right here. Has a white tab. You press in that white tab and you pull it out, pull the hose out at the same time. There you go. Follow your hose after you pop it off here. You just by pressing this tab in, or the white tab. You press in the white tab and this pops out. Follow your hose, goes around, goes all the way to the back of the engine, and it comes out right there. You're gonna press that white tab in, pop the hose off completely. Where the hose goes into the back right there, that's the PCV valve. Okay? After you have it disconnected, you're gonna remove your hose carefully. After you have both sides disconnected of the hose, you're gonna work your hose out like so. Comes out in this motion right here. Okay? There's your connection on this side, and there's your connection on this side. Next you're gonna wanna do is take the mounting bracket, back the screw off all the way. Okay? Don't drop it. That screw goes in the back of this hole right here. You got your bracket here. There's your radiator hose. You work toward the center of the car. You have a hole here. Okay? This goes in here. And you reach underneath. I'm not going to be able to show you on camera. And put your lock nut on the back of here. And you thread your adapter in. See, I'm holding the lock nut on the back of the housing, on the back of your body right here. And now I'm going to thread the mount for your catch can on this side here. Allen key or socket if you have. It threads in right there where your threads are. And you're just going to tighten it up. The lock washer in the back will hold it from spinning. Okay? Doesn't have to be Superman tight, just enough so it won't back off. Okay? Now you're gonna take your lock, this is called your capture nut. You're gonna wanna go all the way in. You're gonna take your cap off on the bottom. Okay? Unscrew your cap. And you're gonna thread it in. Like so. And you go all the way until you hit the jam nut. Okay? Okay, I hit the jam nut, but it's facing up. So now you back off until it's level. Then you're gonna take a 17mm wrench and you're gonna jam your nut against your assembly right here. You're gonna hold your housing and you're gonna take your jam nut and you're gonna tighten it. You're going down this way to tighten that against here. You're gonna take your cap and you're gonna thread it in. And you're gonna put that in firmly. Okay? It's knurled on the bottom, so it's easy to grab. You don't need no He-Man strength or nothing like that, nothing crazy. Tighten that on. And now it's on to the hoses. Okay, you got a short hose, which is here, and you got your long hose, which is there. On the short one, you're gonna take this bit in here and press that into here. And you work it in. You spin it, it got barbs. They lock into place. Okay? Until it's flush like that. Same thing. It has the 90-degree bend on it. You're gonna put that in one end of your hose, the longer hose. Rock it back and forth and press in at the same time until it's flush with the nut. Make sure you don't break these off in the process. Grab it from here or here, not by here. With the connection on, you're gonna drop it behind your oil fill. Okay? Right there, there's your oil fill. You're gonna drop it behind. You're gonna press that in on the top, right here. See, it locks into place, okay? Like that. It goes under your air filter housing, and it goes into this side, passenger side assembly, okay? It goes in there. You're gonna take your longer hose with your 90-degree bend on it. You're gonna go underneath this tube here, and you're gonna work it until you come out the other side where the PCV valve is. Under this tube, around the back, and around the little bend. The hose there, you're gonna grab it. It might not come out on video, but you just press it into where you took the other one out in that fitting down there in the PCV valve. Just press it on and push it down. You're gonna come to the front. You're gonna grab your longer hose. On this side of the oil filter, you're gonna run it down, and you're gonna catch it into here, into this side. There you go. Both hoses are installed. The assembly is firmly mounted. Next thing you're gonna do is put your cover back on, tighten it down, and that's about it. If you're like me, you like keeping things as original as possible. Put a cut on here with a new razor blade. Pop off your old fittings, okay? Take them out on both sides, which is what I did. These lock on better than the ones that came from Billet. As you can see, I took off the ones that came with the company, pried them out, put the original lock-in hardware on. You just press that in, which I'm gonna do in the PCV valve, into the longer hose. And I'm gonna lock it back in the way it came out from the dealership. The OEM connector, gonna go right back into the original PCV valve location. And you're gonna hear it click. See? Now we're cooking. The ones that come with the Billet catch can, you press them on this one anyway, and you can pull it right up. It doesn't lock in. So if you use your old hardware, your 2 elbows, shove them in the new hose, and you got no problems. There you have it. Got your Billet catch can installed. Got your AFV GT Momentum installed, which I did in another video. If you haven't seen it before, got your cover back on. Everything's good to go now. My recommendations: every oil change, you're gonna check to see how much oil it caught in here. The whole purpose of the catch can is to prevent oil from going into the intake valves in your valve system where oil shouldn't be. For the soot and the contamination that's attached to the valves, beside damaging the valves, you can also clog your catalytic converter, because those little chunks eventually break off and they work their way out into the catalytic converter, where it's like a honeycomb shape. And that honeycomb shape won't allow the soot and stuff to pass through, and it'll just build up there, and then you got to change a catalytic converter, as well as could be your valves, it could be the valve seats, it could be the springs, or it could be worse than that. So that's the whole point behind the catch can. Hope that video helped you. Questions, comments, leave them below. I get back to everybody. Like I said, this is a 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee 3.6. Take care, fellas.